What is going on, my friends? It's your boy Jada on Trades with Team Bull Trading, and I hope you all had a discipline-filled trading day. In today's video, I'm going to break down the strategy that makes me at least $500 of real money every single day, has helped me remain green for 54 trading days in a row, and helped my team inside Team Bull make thousands of dollars with me.
204, let's go, W. W, 2K, 589, W, 78, W. W, let's go, come on, $5, hey. That was a dollar, W. I'm riding with 1,000 eval, 800 real, 300, 570 and counting, 1250, 10K, let's go.
You love to see it, and all I ask is if you get value from this, tap in, hit that subscribe button, and let's learn and level up together. Now, before we get started on this too, a lot of you guys have been asking me for years now to get mentored, to have 1v1 attention, and I'm finally giving you the opportunity for just that. If you'd like to work with me 1v1, click that link below, see if you're a fit. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, and let's get to work together, giving you your plan, you your discipline, and you your consistency. Now, let's look at this pre-market chart to talk about where we start off our game plan. As you can see, we had an aggressive move down overnight. So initially, I'm always going to be looking for puts on pops or shorts to start the day. However, I don't trade the first 15 minutes typically. So we open up the day, we see an aggressive move up on very good volume. We see a second aggressive move up off very good volume. Now, at this point, on this third candle, I'm looking for if we have confirming volume and another aggressive move up, I'm pretty sure the trend is going to be up. So even though we don't close or we don't have our 15-minute range set till the end of this candle, I know after this that I'm going to be willing to take a bounce at this midline area at the 50% or 61.8% retracement. However, we close this candle here. We get a little pullback, but not quite down to my buy zone. I want to be able to look at this and say, I'll buy here in this zone and keep stops below this candle wick low. So it defines my risk, keeps my risk to a minimum. We don't get it. We then get our close above our 15-minute high. As we see here, we always want to mark out the 15-minute high and our 15-minute low. We don't end up getting a pullback to that level. We get close, 7 points or so, all the way from 342. Our level was around 335, give or take, 7 points away, no entry there. However, that was my second watch. I wanted to see us move down into this area, preferably a move down below this level, and then a reclaim back up. So I can either A, keep my stop below this wick here, or worst case, have a hard stop below this wick down here at 316. So I'd like to keep around 15 to 20 points worth of risk on that. That makes it for a very good risk reward trade, hoping I can catch a 30, 40, or 50 point move to the upside. Now, unfortunately, we don't get that slight pullback. I don't get an entry here. We move up, still on good volume, might I add. So at this point, I start looking for a pullback down to our 400 area. Is our next whole psych number right here, the wick up before the aggressive push through. So as we push down here, we get an aggressive push down, we wick back up. On this second candle here, we move back up. I take NQ longs between 490. Our best entry today was around this 390. We keep our stops below this candlestick because, again, I want to be able to see my risk in real time. You must be able to visualize your risk if you want to become a profitable trader and then have the discipline to stick to a plan. So as I see my risk defined here, get a nice entry, I'm looking for a solid 20, 30, 40 point move up. And from this 90 area, we get a move all the way to 433, a 43 point move before coming back to break even and eventually stopping me out before this aggressive move up. Now, there is a situation in which I wish that I would have kept my stop at my original plan of 77, because had I set a hard stop, let it play out, consolidate here, you can tell we had the right level. We had our relative swing low here, or higher low on this candle, and we didn't break that the rest of the day. It acted as a support level that we built and moved on the rest of the day. And that's how you know we had the right game plan. We watched price move up. We set our relative support here. We entered when it was right. We had a little risk. We don't want the perfect entry. We want the risk managed entry. So we got the solid entry, caught the move up, consolidated here, and then ended up breaking out to the upside later on. And the trend was set for the rest of the day. We moved on up. We don't try to short tops. We don't try to time the top or time the bottom. We take A+ setups, we trade price action, and that's what consistently makes me of real money in front of you guys every day, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a day, $10,000 a week. Now, I understand everyone's out here and copy trading 100 accounts, which is cool. I've gotten payouts too. I can copy trade accounts too. But I think it's more of a flex when I'm showing you trading with real money, taking payouts every single day. That is not easy to do, and that is what a lot of you guys are looking for. You want that 1,000 a day. You want that 2,000 a day. That 5 to 10K a week would be life-changing trading a set system and a strategy that allows you to see your risk and stop guessing. That's the problem with a lot of these complex strategies you see with ICT or SMT or SMC, whatever it may be. There's a lot of guessing involved. And I found the best traders find their hourly and 4-hour and one-day levels, and they trade price action on the 5-minute and the 15-minute chart. If you can learn those simple systems and have the discipline to react and to execute on your system every single time, that is what will make you profitable. Not a bunch of fancy words and fancy algorithms and fancy this and that. It's being able to have the discipline to execute on your system, to stay focused every single day, to not trade when the setup isn't there, and to put the hammer down when your setup is there. That's what I need you guys doing. That's what I want you guys focused on every single day is execution, execution, execution. That's why I make these recap videos. I want to see you guys focused on having the best execution possible, holding your winners longer, and taking setups when they arise. You have to stop trading in fear. You have to stop trading and holding on to greed when you finally have that winner, but you don't want to take profit as you see fit. Trade with the system, trade like a business, and trade with discipline every single day. And that's when the profits really start rolling in. That's what I want you guys to understand. And that's why for all of my mentorship students, our daily, weekly, and monthly coaching calls that we drill in discipline and drill in consistency and break down your trading where it's going right and where it's going wrong. That's why they see so many results. It's because it all comes down to the mental game. All the strategies online, a lot of you guys learn from me every single day on these strategy videos, but where it comes and the difference between a good mentor and a bad mentor is a good one that will identify your flaws, help you build a plan to fix them, and help you execute over and over and over again. Because it takes one bad day. It takes one tilt day. It takes one day of frustration, of impulsivity to mess up weeks and months of progress. And that cannot happen anymore in 2025 and 2026 if you want to become a profitable trader and build a life and freedom off of this game of trading. You have to be willing to adapt and change and refocus. And that's what I want you to do if you're here watching this channel or if you decide to choose me as your mentor. Trade smart, trade safe, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.